Sup my dudes, Valk here. For the first video on my new channel, where I like to cover Roblox. First, some of you guys might be asking you why, that find this channel and like, Valk, what are you doing covering Roblox? I have a really bad addiction to Roblox. I love Roblox games. I've been playing them a lot for like the past 2 years. I play a bunch of them, Anime Champions, Anime Adventures, etc. And it's finally Anime World Tower Defense that got me to make a second channel to finally go ahead and try to make something out of my passion for Roblox and playing Roblox games. So here on this channel, I upload various Roblox games that I play that I'm interested in, and right now it's Anime World Tower Defense, and I want to talk about one of the new characters they got, or they went ahead and evoed, because I was really excited to work on the character, because it's one of my favorite characters that you guys might recognize if you guys know it from Star Rail. It's Makima. They went ahead and gave Makima an evo, and I'm going to showcase that for you guys today. I'm going to try putting her on her own category, seeing what kind of team I can make with it, and we're going to see what we can run exactly. So here you can see she's on all these categories. I'm not going to go over each one. Some of them are really, really good, actually. Like Flower is a really good category. Sacrifice doesn't have an actual category in game yet. Corrupted Savior is amazing. I'll be going over the Saber Altar evo tomorrow. I'll be covering that one because that's a really, really strong evo. Makima's evo is kind of just, it's okay. It's nothing crazy. You can see I have literally a perfectly rolled one. So it's going to get about as good as it can get here. So let me go ahead and actually put a team together and put her in the stage, because I want to see what type of team I can create with Mystic Force Eyes. I do know Gojo's definitely going to be on this team. Let's go ahead and let's clear. I love this category system of this game, by the way. I really do enjoy what they're doing with this game. I really like it a lot. That's one of the reasons I want to cover it. Madara is on it. I can finally use Madara. I evoed him a long time ago. Never got a chance to actually use him. So I'm actually really excited for this team. God, Madara's thing is so big. That sounds awful. Anyways. Here, I guess for buffs, she's a hero technically, right? So yeah, I guess we can use All Might, even though Madara is a villain, but we can put All Might here just to see what kind of buffs, because we're just going to see exactly what she does. I'm going to showcase her for you guys. So let's go ahead now with all that done. Let's go to play, and let's go to the little training area. I've actually never been here because I've never had a reason to be here. But it should be in event stages, right? Yeah, at the very top of event stages is training field. Let's just go normal. Let's create, hit a little quick start, and just see kind of what we can expect from Makima. So, full disclosure, I've actually used this unit a good bit. I think this unit is generally really good in like raids and stuff, but in Infinite, she has some definite issues. One of them is the massive cooldown on her orbital strike. I know what it's meant to do. I know what it's meant to be. It's meant to basically one-shot a raid boss, is what it's essentially meant to do. And you have to try to get the 300 million damage within that raid. It's actually hard in some raids to reach that level of damage, but I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a second. So let me first make sure I have animations on, because I do keep them off because the random unit mode I'll be going over, but you definitely want animations off in random unit mode. It can be kind of rough. So first things first, let's go ahead, let's put her down. You can see here, on base, I have her at 14.62k damage, which is pretty damn good. This is her own leader skill, so she's at 14.62k damage on her own leader skill. And let's go ahead and send out a unit and see what the attack does. We'll ramp it up to just 2 times speed. We'll just put out 2 times, just so it gets a little bit faster so we can see. She just kind of squishes them, I guess. Let's see that one more time. Let's see, one more time, a little squish. Little bloop. Right here, right? Yeah. Oh, no, she actually, like, blasts them. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead. Let's get up to the next attack. Bang line. I'm pretty sure this is the last attack of her Evo. And at this point, she's at 184k when she gets her next attack. But you can see she stays ground the entire time. Yeah, this is pretty much the attack the rest of the time is this. And then we're going to go ahead and crank this up, actually. And we're just going to spawn in, I don't know, a bunch of, let's say, what's a good way to go about this? Let's do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to spawn in a bunch of these. They should all get one shot. We're just going to keep spawning them in until she reaches 300 mil, so we can see exactly what she gets at, or what her active does. So we're going to go ahead and keep doing this until we reach our 300 mil. We'll get it pretty quickly. We just got to keep spam clicking the hell out of that summon button to keep getting these guys here. But I think this animation's okay. I think her staying ground is alright. But the main big thing she has is decay. If an enemy is below 50%, she deals triple damage. So instead of 1 mil, she would be at 3 mil. And this is without an Hashino buff, which I'll show in a second. But first, I want to show exactly what her active does so we can see basically a good idea. So we're going to get her active skill up really quick, and we're going to see from there. But first, before we do her active, I'm going to put down all the buffs so we can see what she can get up to. So first, we're just doing all this, getting the damage up. This should be about it, right? A couple more. Okay, there we go. So now we have her at it. We have her active skill online because it requires 300 mil total damage. Deal times 25, damage times 25, so it'd be 25 mil plus 33% of enemy HP to enemy in range, and it requires 25 or 300 million total damage. But we can actually crank that a bit higher. Let's go ahead, let's put All Might down. All Might should give a little bit more attack. Yeah, you can see All Might got her to 1.1 mil. And then we're going to go ahead and put down the Aishino too. We're going to put down Idol. You know I got the Halloween Idol. It's so good looking. So let's go ahead, let's get this up. She's at 3.33 mil, all buffs involved. So with that being said, 3 times 25 is going to be like 75 mil. So let's just, out of curiosity, what if we did 100 million damage HP boss? Can't she just get rid of that? Let me make sure I get the zeros right. So we're going to do this. And we're going to turn cutscene on here. And now we're going to summon and see what happens. So we're going to summon a 100 million HP boss. Squish. And they're gone. So she can do 100 million damage in one attack with this. But here comes the issue with it in infinites. You can see in raids, this would actually be a very good ability. Being able to just one tap a boss like that. Like 100 million is literally Toji's entire health bar. I think whenever you're running insane on the last JJK raid, Toji has like 98 million HP if you're running it solo. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere around there. So I'm pretty sure this just straight up one-shots him. But, one, she's very expensive. As you can see, the cost of the upgrades. Let me replace her and show you guys what I mean. She can get very expensive. So 142,000 isn't exactly feasible. She's still at 2 mil before this, but 142,000 isn't exactly feasible inside of a raid environment. And 2 is the length of the cooldown. The only thing I would really change about this unit, I think she's great, but just make that like a 1.5 minute cooldown. I don't know why this is like 1.5 times the amount of cooldown of Void, whenever Void is insane, way better ability. It's a 40-second time slot. It's so good utility-wise, and this is a purely damaged ability that's meant to nuke giant HP bars because it does percentage-based, so whenever you're doing like a 10 billion HP enemy, you can do like, against a 10 billion HP enemy, you would do like 3.3 bill damage, so that's really good in that regards. However, due to the length of the cooldown, it's not as valuable to me as some other stuff because it's just a really long cooldown. You only get it once, essentially, per run, so I think that should get changed. I think the orbital cooldown or orbital sacrifice should actually get really lowered to like maybe 1.5 minutes, or like 130-second cooldown maybe sounds a lot more reasonable for it, maybe even 200 seconds, but I think a 900-second cooldown is pretty unreasonable because that's a very long cooldown. You're literally never seeing it again. Anyways, they might as well put it at 99999. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys. I think she's really good. I think she's a very expensive unit. I just think that she has some shortcomings, being only ground. Decay is really strong. If you guys don't know what Decay is, I mentioned it earlier. It deals 3 times damage when enemy HP is lower than 50%. But I think she's a very strong unit. I think she's really good. I love Makima. I love this unit. I think she's awesome. Is she worth the grind? That's for you to decide. But yeah, anyways, I'll be showing off the rest of the Evo characters from the update over the next coming days, and also I'll be talking about my favorite characters and teams and setups going forward and giving you guys strategies on new events and game modes that they add to this. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.